All right. There was a meeting that held yesterday, and the meeting was held in respect of grant handlers and not pioneers, and of the money that we are expecting. And according to this information, he advised that everyone is always finding out the source of information and which specified group is concerned to avoid confusion in the grant ecosystem. And as a grant subscriber, you have the right to ask questions. So here are some answers to your question. The details of the Pioneer program were concluded last week, and on Tuesday this week, the meeting was held, and other grant handlers such as AK, Pastor Ken Wakama, and others who were present in the meeting, according to this information. Those grants are yet to be disbursed. According to this information, you need to pay attention. He said that the Pioneer program is not regarded or treated as a typical grant. According to Reverend, he referred it as a local development fund or a project fund intended for those who have the mind to join the development to develop in Nigeria. So please pay attention to the rest of the information, because what happened in the meeting you're going to hear under the Pioneer grant and the normal grant you are going to hear. Pay attention to this, very important.
Uh, Good evening, house. Good evening, everybody, men and women. I greet you in the name of the Lord. There have been a lot of questions about the meeting they do today, whether what is the result and all that. Please, and I want to advise every one of us, whether you are an admin or you are a strong member in this program. Whenever you find information, one, find out the source of the information, find out which group does that information concern or connected to. Like the one that speculated around, that meeting was not for Pioneer. It was for grant handlers. Your ability to separate the grant handlers and Pioneer the best for you. It will do you a lot of good health, because information can deform you, information can increase you and promote you. It depends on the kind of information you are hearing. As for Pioneers program, detail about disbursement have been concluded last week, or this week rather, on Thursday. The meeting they went for today is for grant handlers. That is AKN, Apostle Wakama, and others grants that are yet to be disbursed. Theobald, St. Rita's, call it all other grants. All of them can have a stakeholders. And thereafter, each of these grants, they have their own stakeholders. Each of the grant has their own stakeholders meeting. But if they bring it out open on the platform, people will confuse it. They won't know which one comes from the Pioneer, which one is coming from stakeholders, grant handlers. We do not regard our Pioneer as a part of the grant, so to say. It isn't that it is not a grant, but it's not regarded or treated or called grant as such. It is local, your local development fund. It's not really a kind of grant like that. And that is why it is not for everybody. It is for those who have the mind to build a kind of, help to join to develop Nigeria per se. It's for everybody. Don't misquote me. It's for everybody, but not everybody could go in because of the cost of registration and all of that, and because it's for projects. I call it project funding when I was registering people. Project funding. So when a message is coming or information is coming, find out, is it from Pioneer or is from the other group? So you should be able to differentiate it. When individual is talking, like when our brother Osim is talking, you should know that Osim is for the other grand handlers area. It's not for Pioneer. When our brother Pastor Obi Wangbo is talking, it's for that side. It's for Wankama. So there are so many of us in different angles that speaks. But if you do not know which one is speaking for which one, then you'll be confused. So please, I just felt I should drop this piece of advice and let us encourage one another. The abuse is getting too much. People abuse themselves. We met ourselves in this platform, in this grand matter. So why should you create an enmity between yourselves? Everybody will not dance to your tune always. And you, of course, you don't dance to the tune of everybody at the same time. Maybe I reason the way I think. The other one reason the way he think. Should that make me a fool? So please let us have a brotherly mind. Be care for one another. Be well informed that we are one another's keeper. God bless you. This is me again, Reverend Libo. Thank you. God bless you.
All right, Grand Ecosystem, that was the voice of Reverend Libo. I believe you heard what he said, and we are yet to hear from other people who also participate in that meeting, who were also present in that meeting. So this is one side of the story. And if Pioneer are fully set for disbursement, it is when we are credited that we will confirm that that information was true. But right now, there is no confirmation yet. And if our programs have been concluded and the disbursement is yet to take place or we have not been credited, it means the meeting was a waste. So we just have to stick around and keep our finger crossed and wait for the manifestation of that meeting. Since they promised that this week we will get our alert. So tomorrow is a Monday and we have few hours to go. So as a ground subscriber, keep your finger crossed and let's see what will happen this week. And I hope and I pray that things fall into place, that we finally get that notification of alert that we all have been waiting and praying for, so that we can move on in our various endeavors. So it is very important you pay attention to the next update that is coming, because it all have to do with that disbursement. Information is key, so please subscribe to this channel so that next time you get updated and you equip yourself with knowledge. Stay ahead of other people who don't have the knowledge that you have. So I'm waiting for you in the comment section to tell us what you think, because everybody would like to hear from you in the comment section. This is the update. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a great weekend. And bye for now.